Good evening, everyone. Today, I would like to talk to you guys about our body image in the media. The media will portray lies. The media will tell you anything because they're trying to make a profit. We should form our own educated decisions about our bodies and our lives. We should take the time to search, be curious about everything. Don't ever believe what people just say to you and take it and run with it. You want to do your own research, you want to question it. I'm not saying be combative, but you want to have your own ideas and opinions, and that's about everything in life. But today we're talking about the media and body image. And the first thing is advertising. Advertising, like I said, is for profit. Advertising is not to help you have a better way of life. Advertising are images that the conglomerates are telling us that we should look like. And these people, most of the time, the models and all the beautiful people in the magazines are usually airbrushed. It's called retouching. So these people are not perfect. No one's perfect. No one is perfect. So the media should not actually be allowed to falsify information to us and give us false information, as some people are not going to take the time to find out these things on their own. They're going to go by what's presented to them, which is pretty scary, but that's how it is. Every day, whether we like it or not, we're exposed. We're exposed to the media, we're exposed to social media, we're exposed to so many images all the time. And when you're exposed to so many images, it can sometimes sway, or you can start to sometimes question, am I not good enough? Am I not beautiful? Is my hair not beautiful? Is my eyes not beautiful? Because you see what they have of what the actual standard is, which is untrue. One of the other things that I'd like to talk about today is, why are the most attractive women put in the advertising ads? They are the most popular on social media. Why? Why? In America, we're visual. We're visual. If it looks good, it must be great. So I'll take it. I'll buy it. You said it's good, so I'm just gonna take your word that, it's good. And that is probably not the way to go. You probably want to do your own research, so that way you can make a conscious decision as a consumer, as an educated consumer, on what your choice is going to be, not what you've been told your choice, the best choice is for you. So we have everyday women pressuring themselves to be identical to these ads in the media. Is my skin not flawless? Should I use this cream product? Should I take this pill to lose weight? It's all a ploy. It's all a ploy so that they can make money and continue to grow their accounts. And why would we trust their perception of who we are? Why would we give them that much power over us to trust their perception of who we should be, or some mold of who we should be? Me personally, which I know a lot of people say, "Oh, it's crazy." I feel it's a conspiracy theory. A conspiracy theory has to keep the unconscious unconscious, and the conscious, they're the crazies. They're the people who you shouldn't believe them. You shouldn't believe what they're saying because they're going against the grain or the government, so to speak. You know, I like to think of myself as a semi-conscious American, whereas I am definitely curious enough to do the legwork to find things out for myself and then try to make the best conscious decision for myself and for my family and my community. Um, at the end of the day, the TV, the ads, social media, they're poisoning our way of life somewhat. In lots of ways, it's good, but in ways, I feel like it's taking away from our direct interpersonal communication. It follows throughout because as you become older, you haven't honed the skills that maybe people from previous generations have honed, whereas you played in the playground. Like if you were going to be late home, you called. Your parents heard your voice. Like anybody could be texting me. I would like to hear my loved one's voice to know that everything is okay or you're going to be late or whatever the case may be. It's different today. They don't want to talk. They'd rather not use their verbal communication. They'd rather not articulate and express themselves verbally. They would rather do it through a text. It's easier, it's impersonal, and it's actually pretty cold. So I think if we could actually talk to each other and stop watching so much TV and trolling through on social media sites and take a moment and maybe read a book, maybe have a conversation, a meaningful conversation with a loved one. And we were all made in one like. I mean, it doesn't matter. Big, small, tall, short, white, black, Hispanic, Asian, Indian, doesn't matter. We're all people and we should all love each other. The media and social media. Why is it that the beauty industry spends billions of dollars trying to convince us that we're not good enough? That we're not good enough. And then we go and spend our hard-earned dollars to purchase this product that most likely will not make you younger or skinnier, or you like won't float off into another universe and live happily ever after. It's just not the way that it's gonna be. I mean, you don't purchase their product, I'm sure you'll be just fine. Life will go on. I mean, we all like things. We all like to have nice things, but it shouldn't define who we are. It shouldn't define the substance of who we are. It should just be a nice item that we have. We know that this item is not going to save my life in the end. It is just a materialistic thing that can be replaced. Unlike your life, if you are anorexic due to these falsehoods that are being presented in the media, if you are extreme dieting, if you are getting plastic surgery to fit in, these are all life-threatening measures that women are taking every day in order to fit in into the mainstream status quo of what the media and advertising and social media is telling us that we should be. I mean, it's just too much pressure. It's too much pressure. I mean, I think that when you are natural, it is your most beautiful self, as we were made to be proportioned. So I think when we step out of that, then it kind of offsets the natural balance that we're supposed to have in our lives. Now, what can we do, guys, about false body image, body and beauty images in advertising and in the media and social media? What can we do about it? What can we as consumers and American citizens, what can we do as a whole to shed light on a positive reaction where we can let the conglomerates know that you will not sway me? You have no part of my life in that way, where you are allowed to make decisions for me. It's just, I mean, it's just not gonna happen. But one of the things that we can do is that we can notify the advertising company. They care. They want your money. Your money's good. Trust me, they want your money. So you can email them. You can send a letter, and you can let them know that they're falsifying body images will not be tolerated any longer. And if they persist, then we will take further action against their brand ASAP. And believe me, when you dig into their pockets and their bank accounts, they'll start to listen. And the more people you get on board with your cause, the better it is for you. We can also view all ads. We should view all ads in a critical manner, as we should ask questions about, is this true? I mean, really, is this true? And is this realistic? Does this fit into my everyday life or the people that I know? Does this fit? And if it doesn't, then you should probably just walk away, turn the channel, do whatever you need to do, because then they're starting to infiltrate your decision making, and you don't want that. The best thing I can say is have one-on-one conversations moving, let's just try to have more one-on-one meaningful conversations so that we can have a better understanding as to what we all need to do to move forward, what we need to do to force the media and the advertising conglomerates to do so we can move forward, so we can love our bodies, so we can love our bodies in all shapes and forms and be happy with who we are and try to live a healthy life. It's all we can do. And try to be conscious always, people. Peace and blessings until next time.